Hari Om. Science knows no country because knowledge belongs to humanity and it is the torch which illuminates the whole world. Science is the greatest collective endeavor. It contributes to ensuring a longer and healthier life for humanity. It finds general solutions for everyday life and also helps us to unravel the mysteries of the universe. It plays a specific role for the benefit of society as well as a variety of functions by creating knowledge, improving education, and increasing the quality of our lives. Challenges today cut across the traditional disciplines and stretch across the life cycle of innovation, from research to development of knowledge and to its applications. Science, technology, innovation drive our pursuit towards an equitable and more sustainable development pattern. From the Charaka Samhita to the Jantar Mantar of Maharaja Savai Jai Singh II, science is embedded in the larger fabric of India. And to celebrate the scientific temper of India, the NCSTC decided to convince the Government of India to designate February 28 as National Science Day in 1986. Today is a day marked to recognize the importance of science, the activities and the projects and the achievements in the field to help humanity. Today is a day for those who believe in science and in scientists and are fascinated by the scientific discoveries. Now, let us listen to a speech by a respected Reena teacher.
Hari Om children, wish you a very happy National Science Day. Science is that tool that has given us the power to change the whole world. Today, we remember about the world-famous scientists. Many scientists have succeeded in making India proud globally. Indian physicist C.V. Raman is one of them. Once Einstein said, "Science is blind without religion and religion is handicapped without science." Entire universe is tied with a rope of science. We cannot survive without science. Science is a boon that makes life easy and comfortable for all of us, no doubt about it. What exactly is the scientific attitude, children? An attitude that improves one's ability to think clearly. It helps one to get practical knowledge about day-to-day things and deal sensibly with any problem that arises in life. It enriches our scientific knowledge and has a positive effect. Why Science Day is celebrated? It is celebrated to spread the awareness about the importance of science in our daily life. What we know is a drop, but what we don't know, it is an ocean. On this day, Sir C.V. Raman made the Raman effect in the year 1928 for his discovery, scattering of light. Once C.V. Raman was coming back from London in the year 1921. While returning on a ship, curiously he noticed the blue color of the glaciers and the Mediterranean. He was fascinated to discover the reason of the blue color. He performed many experiments why the color is blue regarding scattering of light from water. Finally established the scientific explanations for this blue color of seawater and sky. The light of the sun, children, you know it is made up of different colors and each color has particular wavelength. You can see the different colors of sunlight when it passes through a prism, that when the light bends and separates into different colors, same thing what you see in rainbow. Every object around you is made up of different molecules and reflect different wavelength. Therefore, they are of different colors. Raman effect is also used in the field of spectroscopy to find structural fingerprints of different molecules. For this, Sir C.V. Raman was awarded Nobel Prize. He was the first Asian to receive the Nobel Prize in Physics. The government of India also honored him with the highest civilian award, the Bharat Ratna, in the year 1954. In 1986, the National Council for Science and Technology asked the Government of India to designate February 28th as National Day. So from this day, the National Science Day is being celebrated. This day is celebrated to spread a message about the importance of science used in the daily life of people. The basic purpose of this day to inspire students to do new experiments, attract them towards science, and make them aware of science and scientific achievements. Dr. C.V. Raman proved that if a person really wants to his or her desires, nobody can stop. From the year 1999, every year has been designated with a theme that spreads the message about the importance of science. 2019, the theme was Science for the People and People for Science. Conveys the message of science should be accessible for everyone and everyone should be benefited by the application of science. 2020, the theme was Women in Science. The theme focused on the women's contribution in the field of science, research and technology. 2021, the future of STI, impact on education, skills and work. This year theme was 2022, integrated approach in science and technology for sustainable future. We have seen over the last 2 years, the various departments, institutions across the country have come together to collaborate with each other in order to ensure the survival of mankind. The spirit of this integrated approach to problem solving in science and technology makes up one part of the theme selected for National Science Day. The pandemic of 2020 reminded us about the power of science, technology and innovation. And India is a hub of brilliant innovative minds. Innovation provides sustainable solutions to grassland problems. So it is important to build innovation skills like critical thinking, problem solving and computable thinking. And the most important for young one is to learn how to learn, because once you master the art of learning, you can change the whole world. Children, science is not only compatible with spirituality, it is a profound source of spirituality. Thank you. Hari Om.
Experimentation is an important part of the scientific method. So let us now look at an experiment by Trishna Sahu, a student of class 11 who participated in the Children's Science Congress of 2021 and got selected to the state level and made us all very proud. Her project on air fresheners without hydrocarbons.
Hello, myself Krishna Sahu of Standard 10 reading the Chinmay Vidyalaya English Medium Rourkela. My project name is Air Freshener without any hydrocarbons. Nowadays temperature is increasing day by day. It is due to global warming. There are many reasons that leads to global warming, among which using deodorants and air freshener is one. The air freshener and deodorant that we use in our day-to-day life contains high volatile compounds that which gets reacts with the sunlight, produces harmful gases that leads to global warming. So to reduce this problem, I have a solution, that is air freshener without any hydrocarbons. I have made my product using cow dung. Here I have used cow dung because it is rich in lignite, which helps to maintain our Earth's temperature and kills the bacteria of our environment. So here is our whole procedure of my product. First I have taken the cow dung and fermented it with water for 3 days. Here is our product, but it has no fragrance. So to add fragrance, I have added mango nina flower. I have chosen this flower because the petals of this flower are thick. so it does not get decomposed with the powder water. And the goodness of this flower is that it has sweet smell and also helps to maintain our earth's temperature. So here is our product. I have fermented it with the same powder water for 2 days. So it also smells like the flower only. The third one is with the help of orange peel. So here I have taken orange peels, crushed it and fermented it with the powdered water for more 2 days. Here is our product. I have chosen orange peel because it is rich in vitamin C more than the orange that we consume. So it is skin friendly and also helps to kill the bacteria in our environment. So I have used this one and it also smells like orange only. So this project is also prepared by 2 students of California and they got succeed also. They used coconut water instead of magnolia flower and orange. But my project is better than theirs because they use coconut water in the ratio of 30 and the ratio of powder water was 70. So here the efficiency of powder water reduces. So if you can, but in my project the efficiency of powder is 100%. Only to get the fragrance I have taken magnolia flower and orange peels. So if you will use this project and will appeal government to use my project, then we can definitely reduce the rate of global warming. And yes, my project is also cost effective. That is, in 100 ml of bottle, it will cost only Rs 20. So here is my project's planning. Here first farmer will grow the plant, that is magnolia and orange plants. Then the cow dung will be collected and transferred to our factory. Here is my factory. So here first we will ferment the cow dung with water. Then here orange peel is crushed and here it is mixed with the cow dung water for 2 days. And here the magnolia flower is fermented with the cow dung water for 2 days. Then the project will be sent to our shop where the shopkeeper will sell it only for Rs 25 per bottle. So hence, if this project will be appealed to government, then we can really reduce the rate of global warming and hence our environment will be safe and green also. Thank you.
Now let us invite Deeptesh to tell us all about C.V. Raman, a great Indian physicist and the first Asian to win a Nobel Prize in Science.
Hari Om. Shri Chandrasekhara Venkata Raman was born on the 7th of November 1888 to Tamil Brahmin parents at Tiruchirappalli of Madras Presidency. In 1902, he joined the Presidency College, University of Madras, where his father was working as a lecturer in mathematics and physics. In 1904, he obtained his BA degree and was the gold medalist in physics and in English. In 1906, when he was just 18 years old, he published his first scientific paper while still being a graduate student. The title of this paper was The Unsymmetrical Diffraction Bands Due to a Rectangular Aperture. It was first published in the British journal called the Philosophical Magazine. In 1907, he also obtained his MA degree from the University of Madras, and in the same year, he went on to publish his second scientific paper, which was based on the surface tension in liquids. His physics teacher was well aware of his academic potential, and that is why he wanted Raman to go to England to continue his research. However, Raman was often in poor health and was described as a weakling. That is why he decided that his body would not be able to cope up with the harsh weather conditions in England. That's why he decided to follow the footsteps of his elder brother, who had already qualified for the Indian Finance Service, which was one of the most prestigious government services of the time. He also appeared for the Indian Finance Service examination and stood first, and then he was appointed as an Assistant Accountant General in Calcutta in June 1907. While working as an accountant in Calcutta, most of his time had to be dedicated to his job. However, he still managed to take out some time to dedicate to scientific research at the IACS, Indian Association of the Cultivation of Science in Calcutta. In 1917, he was chosen by the University of Calcutta to become a professor in physics. In 1921, he was conferred with an honorary PhD by the University of Calcutta. He He also went to Oxford to deliver a lecture at the Congress of the Universities of the British Empire. While being in England, he was hosted by Nobel laureates J.J. Thomson and Ernest Rutherford. In 1924, he was also elected as a Fellow of the Royal Society in England, and in 1929, he was also honoured by the British Queen by knighthood. He also established the Indian Journal of Physics in 1926 and became the first editor of that Indian Journal of Physics. It was in the second volume of this journal, which was published on the 28th of February 1928, that he had written his article titled A New Radiation. It was in this article that he had described his work on the scattering of light, also known as the Raman effect. It was this discovery of the Raman effect that won him the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1930. In 1933, he was appointed as the director of the Indian Institute of Science in Bangalore, and he retired from that institute in 1948 because in 1948 he wanted to form his own institute, Raman Institute of Research in Bangalore itself. He remained active in his own institute up until the age of 82 years when he died of natural causes. It was on the 21st of November 1970 when the news of his death came, and on the news of his death, the then Prime Minister Indira Gandhi had made a public statement saying that the country, the House of Parliament, and every one of us will mourn the death of Sir C.V. Raman. He was the greatest scientist of modern India and one of the greatest intellects that our country has produced in its long history. Thank you.
It is now time to look at another innovation by one of our students, Shushant Dandia of class 7. A simple homemade innovation helpful in our present times.
I am Susandra Mandalia, going to tell about my innovation, Green Oak. Green India, Save India, and Virus Free India. These are the slogans of the present day. To face such challenges, I have made a solution called Green Oak to attend such difficulties. You might be thinking, what is this and how it is useful? It is a simple homemade chemical-free solution which is useful in the present situation of India. Aloe vera and its solution. Salt and its solution. Neem leaves and its paste. Tulsi leaves and its paste. Curry patta and its paste. Hibiscus leaves and its paste. Sandalwood and its solution. Lemon and its solution. Now I am going to mix all this and make up the solution Green Oak. I will take 20 ml of aloe vera solution, 20 ml of salt solution, 20 ml of sandalwood solution, and 20 ml of lemon solution. I will also mix the paste of neem leaves 10 gram, tulsi leaves 10 gram, curry patta 10 gram, and hibiscus leaf 10 gram. And I will put 100 ml of water. Solution is ready. I have made a solution earlier. Now I am going to show that how it will benefit in the plant. It will remain for 1 week, and every 1 week you will apply this solution. Now I will apply on my hands. It can be used as a sanitizer. Now I am applying on the corner.
Now let us have a look at another informative experiment by Meghna Pati of class 4 on turmeric.
Hi, I am Meghna Pati of class 4C. Want to show an experiment about turmeric. So in this experiment we detergent solution, it changes color to red. But when I mixed lemon juice with turmeric solution, it does not change its color. Well, you have often spilled food on your clothes. What happens to the cloth when you spill food? It changes into yellow color. What happens to the cloth when you wash it? Let me show you. Well, it turns into red color. Why, you ask? Because when there was a yellow zinc, it was turmeric, and turmeric is a natural indicator. Indicators are the substances that can tell us about acidic and basic nature substances. Thank you.
Science is all about facts, the truth. Let us now hear an interesting fact by Chirantan Satpathy.
Oh, hi. Hariom. This is Chirantan, and I am so excited to ask you something. Do you know why do we have two eyes instead of one? Try to close one of your eyes to see the thing on the side without moving your head. It's hard, right? Let me tell you why. Both of our eyes work together and help us to see, judge, and perceive a view accurately. Having two eyes provide a wider field of view. When we see with both of our eyes, we can see 180 degree, but with only one eye, we can see 150 degree. Also, the image of an object we can see from both of our eyes blends together with the help of our brain to see the perfect 3D image. Also, both of our eyes help to judge the distance and the depth of an object. So keep your eyes healthy and clean all the time. Have you ever thought what's the speed of darkness? So we all know that speed of light is the fastest. Then what's the speed of darkness? Let's see. First, let's see what is darkness. I have a question that how we can see a thing. The answer is when an object reflects lights to our retina, then we can see the thing. So when there is no light, what will happen? Yes, the room will be filled with darkness. From this, you all know that darkness is nothing, it's just the absence of light. This means speed of light is equal to speed of darkness. Another amazing fact is do plants in pain? Ouch! The answer is both yes and no. Wait, let me explain. In many researches, we have found that plants also have senses like humans. In experiments, it is found that when a caterpillar eats and leaves, the plants for defense releases a substance to make the caterpillar go out. But when researchers played the same caterpillar eating the leaf recording sound, the plant again released the same substance. Does that mean plants also have ears? So wait and watch. We all know about touch-me-not plant. So, on touch-me-not plant, scientists made a very exciting research. They thrown a touch-me-not plant without any warning from 12 inches because 12 inches is a distance that it will not harm the plant. Obviously, the plant closed its lift. But the exciting thing is, after doing this experiment 4 to 5 times, the plant stopped closing its lift. Does this mean the plant died? It's not. It was like the plant knows that the drop will not damage me. But friends, that's not it. This experiment was also done after 1 month. Did you know the result what the plant gave? It's the same. It's again the same. The plant didn't close its leaves. Does this mean plants also have brain that stores information and it uses its brain to recollect the information? I guess yes. So friends, save the plants. They are very helpful. That's all for today. Bye. See you next time.
Now let us all enjoy a melodious song on science.
Evidence is like a clue that something is true. Scientists collect evidence through observations, experiments. Scientists use evidence to understand the world around us. Around us. We need evidence to help us support our ideas. The more evidence we have, the stronger our idea is. Scientists use evidence to understand the world around us. Around us. Evidence is like a clue that something is true. Scientists collect evidence through observations, experiments. Scientists use evidence to understand the world around